Right, morning of day 5. I'm just trundling down to the lake. There's the match lake, look. Down through the trees. That's where we are today. Lovely day, look at it down here, look. Sun is out. Flat, calm. Blackbird there. Let's go and have a look at these dandy pegs on here. That's where I want to be, down to the right here. If I can get a draw down here, I will be absolutely crunk. If I can draw 6 to 13. And then like maybe 20 and 22 on the other side would be nice. Maybe 14 as well. But to be honest, like 12, 13, they're brilliant pegs then. Just go on the grass here. So there's 6. That's where we want to be, from there all the way down to that bottom bit there. They're all good pegs, and then there's a few pegs over there that are nice. The lodgers, look, up on the hill. The boys. So when I draw, hopefully, see there's a carp on the edge there now. Hopefully you'll see me put in my box on peg 13. That would be absolutely magnificent. If we can win today, I think we'll secure like a top 3 in the festival. So we got to get after it today. So I'll catch up with you in a bit. Right, so we've drawn and we've last peg in the hat again. Last time on the canal was last peg in the hat. I drew 12, my favourite. And this time I've been left with peg 8 down here. Really good peg. Oh, Rob Tilbury! Good peg here. And I'm in this top section. So I've got that nice island in front of me. I'm going to fish a little waggler just in that little cutout, a little bomb. Probably cast a shallow around this little area. I've got a shallow edge that side. And then I'm going to flick a little bit of meat short, and that'll be me, I think. I'm not going to set up too much. Hopefully I'll catch a few on that bomb like we did on peg 3. I'm sure we'll catch a few here doing that. Catch a few on that little waggler. And if those casters go off shallow or on the bottom with a big worm, we could be game on. So I'm going to get some kit sorted, and I'll flick the camera back on just before the all-in. Really is, Madge. She. Am I going to chuck this waggler straight in the island first chuck here now?
She did a good job there yesterday, but decorated the trees.
Oh, is it? It's all hanging down, is it? Alright, Marge. Ah, lovely, that waggler isn't heavy enough now. Well drawn, Dan. Dan? Well drawn. Wee Madge.
He will.
Cheese toasties. Come on, you scoundrel. He's a scoundrel, Madge.
Huh?
A scoundrel. Stop. Stop. Oh, you. I'm having a day of it here now. Right, so we just finished day 5 and I've caught a pile of fish, but Jesus Christ, have I had some kind of a day of it today. I've caught everything, if you can just see behind me there. So the point of that island, I've just chucked a waggler there. I've caught 140 pound on a waggler, but I've got stuck in the island twice, lost everything, so I've reset up twice there. I've got 2 carp that gone around the point, cut me off, so I've had to reset up 2 more times. I've chucked again, it's landed really tight to the island. I thought, oh, that's going to be money there. Like, why haven't I had a bite? Lifted up, stuck in a root, lost everything. I've mugged one about 13 pound on the waggler. Another one swum by, flicked it on him, hooked him, bang like that. Zzz, bang, main line's broke. I thought, oh my god. Another one swum past on the pole range, flicked that on him, got him, about 12 pound ghosty, got him back to my feet, pulled off. I thought, oh, what's happened there now? Come back, pigtail on my hook length, my own fault, bad tie-in. So I've had an absolute nightmare day. At one point I had an absolute meltdown, punching my seat box, everything. My head just completely went. I had no swivels left, I got no wagglers left, I had no hook lengths left. So the last hour I couldn't fish the waggler. So hour to go, I've got up, set a mugging rig up, I've mugged 2, and I've been feeding casters at 12 metres all day. I've dropped in there the last half hour and I've ended up having 9 carp there, so I should have probably gone on that earlier, but I was so far ahead on that waggler, I thought it'd be stupid for me to come off it, and then I was forced off it then because I had no kit left, basically. So we've won the lake, £175. 3 wins now in 2 seconds, so we're second in the festival at the minute. Chris Wells has already won the festival with 5 wins, so fair play to him. He's fished brilliantly again this weekend. He's been second to me the last twice, so he deserves this one. So we're on pleasure tomorrow. If I win, we'll end up second in the festival, so we'll see where we draw. Rob Tilbury's also in my rotation. He's got the same points as me, but I got a bigger weight, so ideally I'd like to draw in his 7 pegs, and if I beat him, then he can't beat me and I'll end up second. So I'm going to get some kit packed away here now. My head's pounding after that today. I'm absolutely fried, so I'm going to have a couple of beers up the top of the boys, and then I'm going to go around and see if anybody's got a few spare wagglers for me tomorrow, just in case I draw in that bowl. So I'll catch up with you in the morning. I tried to film as much as I could today, but it's been so hot, these cameras have overheated all the time, so I've got literally no footage. I think I've got a little bit of footage of waggler fishing, and I think I've mugged 2 as well that I got on film, so sorry there's not much to watch today, but it's just so hot, and still these cameras are just overheating straight away. Right, I'm going to catch up with you in the morning. I've got loads of pack away, and I want a couple of beers because I'm boiling. Right, so morning of day 6 now, last day. I'm going to nip in here and get the ceremonial black Americano first.
Welcome to Costa, what can I get for you?
Hi buddy, can I have a large black Americano and some icing with it as well, please?
Of course you can.
Lovely job.
Anything to eat?
No, that's it, thank you.
Drive down when you're ready.
Cheers mate,
Thank you.
nice one, ta. So I need this morning because it's been a long week, 5-6 hour matches so far, and I'm going to have to be on point today because realistically we need to win the section to guarantee second in the festival. I think I'll be at lowest 4th regardless of what happens today, but obviously we want to get as high up our leaderboard as we can. First, we can't get first, but second is on the card, so I'm going to grab this coffee quickly and then we shall catch up on the way down because I've been up late making some wagglers, so I want to show you them. And there she is in all her glory. £3.55 worth. So let's get down to White Springs. What I might do is have a little walk around the match lake when I get there, see if I can find those wagglers that broke off yesterday, because I don't really want to lose them because they're all shorted up lovely. But last night, I was up late last night, got home, didn't get home till 10, stayed to have some food with the boys. Got home at 10, re-spooled up 2 lots of reels, new line on them because that other line had been on there a while and it was looked a bit dry, like, do you know what I mean? So I just put some new line on some waggler rods, made up some new floats, so that's the gurus, and what I've done on them, I've made little links on them, so they're those new tungsten olivettes, and then I've got a little crimp on there. On the other side I've got a little D-ring, a little quarter D-ring, so I've done a couple of them, different sizes, a couple of little ones as well. So that's them done. I tied up some more SMWGs and 16s for the waggler, because I'd run out of them, I had none of them left yesterday. So all my kit's done, we've got fresh bait, coffee. Let's get to White Springs. We'll have a little walk around the pleasure lake. In an ideal world today, I'll draw 4, 5, 6, 7, 13, 15 or 16. I think if we can get on some of them pegs, we'll definitely catch some fish. And also, if I can draw in with Rob Tilbury, if we can both get on, you know, it'd be nice if we can draw next to each other, have a good battle, and then whoever wins out of us two, if we win the section, we'll be second in the festival. So hopefully that's how it'll go down. So I'll catch up with you when we're having a little walk around. Hopefully find those floats and hopefully get on one of these good pegs today. So I'll see you in a bit. Put it up, boy, I can see in the bag. I can see all the pegs there.
11. Smile then for the camera.
No. No. Is it ever on there? Right, we've drawn, and not one of the picks I wanted. Peg 11, which is in the bowl. I don't think I can win the section from there, to be honest. Dan Bowen is on probably one of the best pegs, 13. Peg 7 is the other really good peg. And then you've got Marge and Reese are on, they're not the best pegs, but if there's no fish in that bowl, then I'm knackered. Where I've drawn 9 and 11, they've been catching nothing for sort of 5 hours and then having a good last hour where they can catch up to about £100 in the edge. But if they don't come in there, you're going to literally catch £20. So a little bit up against it. Rob Tilbury's not in my section. He's drawn well in the other section, so you know, he's probably drawn the best peg on the lake, peg 5, so he could definitely win the section there. And Rob Jones, he can finish above me, and he's drawn really well on the match lake section, so if he wins, he can finish, oh, music's on, above me. So we'll go down and have a little look at the peg. I just hope they come in that edge. If they come in the edge, you know, I might sneak a second, but realistically I need to win. So we'll see what happens. All those little wagglers I tied up yesterday were absolutely pointless because you can't fish. I don't think you can even fish a rod on that peg. It's so narrow. So we'll drop down now and have a look what's happening. Hopefully they'll come in that edge, and if they come in the edge, catch a few of them big uns that sort of last hour and a half, we might have half a sniff, but we'll see. Let's go have a look at this peg again. Where are we? 11, aren't we? So this is us by here, just down the bank here. My old buddy Dan Bowen drawing his absolute spuds off. So this is us. So there's an angler there, and then Dan Bowen is there. Apparently this edge here has been really good. Just off the bank, it's like 2.5 foot. There's like a bit of a plateau there, so that could be good. And then obviously you've got that down there. But what the problem you'll have is everybody's fishing down the edges. So Dan's going to fish down to here, I'll be fishing there and that way. He's going to be fishing back this way. And then I got a bit of open water I can't chuck to the island, not permitted. So I might just fish like 16 metres with meat, just tap meat in, because the silvers aren't feeding. So I need to catch something through the day just to give myself a chance. If I can catch like £40 with 2 hours to go and a few come in this edge, you could be game on. So let's get some stuff on the peg. Can I chuck a rod, Dan?
20 meters.
Ah, lovely. So I can chuck a rod 25 metres, so that's okay. Right, I'm gonna get some kit out of the van and get down on the peg. Right, we are just 2 minutes before the off. I've got the little camera set up, put under an umbrella today, so hopefully we can get a bit more footage. Edges come up amazing. Like sort of 2.5 foot deep, nice and flat. So I've gone just past those pads down there, and the other side there's like a shallow plateau on the edge, so I'm fishing on there. And I flick a little bit of meat short, because if they're coming in the edge, I don't see why you can't catch a few short. And then at 16 metres, I'm just going to ping some 6mm meat, fish up and down with meat, just something different, because I don't know what else you're going to do. And I'm going to feed some worms at 13, hopefully you can catch an odd skimmer and bits and pieces there. So everything's set up, ready to go, just waiting for the off. Now it's literally a couple of seconds before the in, so I'm going to jump in my box. Hopefully the camera will still keep going today, but if it don't, I'll see you at 5 o'clock. Yeah. Absolute fighting machine, Dan. Carp. Yeah. Right, so we are hour and a half in. I'm just on the long line there. I've just had 2 skimmers on worms and I foul hooked the carp. I had 2 early carp up that edge there, but as you can see there, Dan Bowen and the lad on peg 7 are just absolutely empty in it. On that waggler against that island over there, I can't chuck there unfortunately, but they're not feeding, they're just chucking a little tiny waggler around there and they're catching like Billy O. My other camera I set up, that's already overheated in the sun, so I don't know if he even got the footage of those carp down the edge. So I think what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to try for the next 2 hours, just catch as much as I can on these worms. I've got 2 skimmers on it, and hook that carp that come off foul hooked. So I'm going to fish worms short here, just by these pads, worms long, just for two and a half hours, and I'll just catch what I can, and hopefully that last 2 hours they turn up in these edges and we catch a few, but I can't realistically see us winning because there's just so many carp on that island now. But we won't give up, I want to keep plundering away, just try and catch whatever I can, just do the best I can from here, that's all you can do I think. Right, so I'm going to crack on and I'll catch up with you if anything changes. Right, little update, we've got 2.5 hours to go now and I am long in the edge. I just had one about £4 which went in the pads but I managed to rag him out. I had a mega run on those worms. I caught 2 carp, 3 or 4 big skimmers like bream, a couple of like £1.5 skimmers. Thought, oh, this is mega. And then I caught 2 wheels in a row and then I couldn't get another bite there. I've got on the click, I probably got about £40 with 2.5 hours to go, so we're on target. But 7.13 are catching well. Oh, I just absolutely missed an absolute barrier down the edge. Hang on. Oh, that just absolutely mullered under down the edge. It just took my eye off it, just looked up into the lake and looked back just to see it vanish. I think peg 7 and 13 are a fair bit ahead of me, and peg 9, which is just over there, he's just had 4 in the edge as well, so it's a good sign they're coming in. We might get like 2 hours on him in the edge, which is good because you normally only get like hour and a quarter, hour and a half tops. So I'm going to keep plugging on here for a bit, because if I hook one I'll need both hands to drag him out of this edge. That was a hell of a bite I just missed. Right, I'm going to keep an eye on this float and I'll catch up with you in a little bit. There we go, one. That's how good the 7 and the 900 is. Look, I've just had that all through the pads, foul hooked on a red hydra on the tail, and I've just dragged it all the way back from down there to over there, pole bent double. There's 15 minutes to go and we got £100, but way off the pace for pegs 13 and 7. They just absolutely walked this section, so I'm going to get this one in and then see if I can get another.
You've got a little cruise in there.
Yeah, but a cruise.
That's a proper cruise.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Friend of angling times for that.
Mr. Crabtree expected.
£16 dead. Like that.
Six by, but you know those little speaker things.
Yeah.
Hey brother.
He's a fucking man.
Yeah, look, isn't he? Yeah. Oh, my top kit, man. He's a me. Oh, it's a good job I didn't have one on the whistle because I'd have gone over.
62.9.
That's why you've been playing up all day. You're playing up all day, eh?
Got a couple of 10 lily pads in there to go with.
Oh, no, yeah, I mean, you're second, right?
Fucking off, far off, boy. You're gonna ruin my day, no, mate.
I can't beat you.
£63.
Split.
I'm glad that's what's going to cost me, pal. It's good, that, isn't it? Out of a split, right? 62 and a half minutes, pal. Done this before, girl. 62.4.
I could have done with that one on the whistle down. I might have nipped you then.
That's tight. You needed one fish.
Yeah, you got
One skimmer.
Right.
Dan should have that carp melt in my head taken off him, really.
140.15. So 140.
Yeah.
What do you want? 141.
Ounces.
Oh, man.
Never.
Oh, that's mega,
that,
isn't it?
Oh, that's tight, like that.
That off, yeah, I've got that, bud.
Bye.
Well done,
Oh, done.
well done, boys.
Cheers, boys.
Where are you going?
Oh, I'm sad it's all over now, boys. Should we have another festival next week? Have a weekend off.
should we?
And another one. Should we?
I'd be lovely on that. What can we talk work and do about?
Yeah, is it?
Oh. I'd quite happily never go back to work and just.
Oh, I can't believe that. Well, what did I say? Start of the week about ups and downs of festival fishing. So we've weighed in. It's been so tight on this lake. There's been loads of, like, there's been a 124 there, a 126, a 122, a 123, a 123. I just got to Dan there. I'm last away, and Dan's weighed 140 pound and like 2 ounces. I thought, I've never got that, not a chance. I thought that I was hoping to have like 125 and just, you know, nick second in section. Come to me, weighed my silvers and they've gone 16 pound. Pulled my carp net, I was gone 62 pound odd. Pulled the next one out, 62 pound odd. I've ended up weighing 140 pound, 14 ounces. Dan's beat me by like 6 ounces or something like that for the section. So that's a bit disappointing. But you know what? To be honest, I'll be third instead of second. I don't really care about that. You know, the money and all that sort of shit like that. I've had a brilliant week with the boys. Amazing fishing every day. The only thing I'm sad about is it's all over and everybody's going home and everybody goes back to normality now. That's the worst part about the week for me. Wellesley's won the festival, fair play to him. He's broke the match record today on the canal as well. Rob Jones is going to be second in the festival. I'm going to be third. I think it's between Rob Tilbury and James Thomas for fourth. And then I'm not too sure about the rest of the frame. But amazing week of White Springs again. I absolutely love it here. If you've never been here, it's a hell of a venue. That I said if we could catch like 40 pound with 2 hours to go, we'd have a chance. And the edge never really went, but I've caught on a top kit and one in front of me. Just like that video we done top kit fishing for a big weight. I've caught on a long kit and a short four in front of me, potting casters, and I've caught £100 there that last hour and a half. It was absolutely amazing. Just fished a big worm, potted casters there, oh my god, red hydro, 019 hook length, 10 Kaizen, just 0.5 JL with like a bulk and one drop. I just sat in there, just wallop. Amazing. Probably, to be honest, I went on there with an hour and a half to go. I had first two puts. I probably could have gone in with 2 hours to go, and that's probably one thing cost me. I've had a foul look skimmer down the side. 2 of them have got me stuck in the pads and popped off. So, you know, when it's not your day, it's not your day. But like I said, we've had an amazing week. So I'm going to get the rest of my stuff chucked in the van, go up, have a beer with the lads before everybody goes home, have a look at the results, and then home to see the beautiful family. I can't wait.
Hey!
Yeah, lovely.
I know, boy.
Overall, third.
Bad salesmanship.
I just beat Rob on weight as well, if you're not happy.
It was a couple of £100 it was,
Yeah,
so I didn't bother talking about that.
3 ounce.
Is Mikey.
Trophy as well, I like Mike.
Yeah,
We'll just have a picture of it, give me it back and I'll get to swap them. What a nightmare, lad. Yeah, give it to him now and we'll get a picture.
Oh, right. I don't drop it.
Overall second with 6 points was Rob Jones.
Go on, Jonesy. With a Swede on it.
That's never going to fit on that.
And then to top it off with a new late record as well. He smashed everybody all week, fair play. Wellesley first overall.
Well
As always, boys, can we get a group photo first across here, and then we'll have the top 6 as well then, alright boys? And girls, sorry.